Hi, flaming hot Cheetos.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Red Valkyrie Presents. I am, of course, Shae the Red, feeling a little bit more orange than red these days. And I'm here with my amazing co-host, Alex, aka CY.borg Valkyrie. How you doing, Alex?
Good. How you doing, Miss Flamin' Hot?
Pretty okay. I'm a little terrified for washing my hair and everything else after this. This will be interesting. But we are here. We're here with the super amazing Alejandro, aka Inkfinity Comics. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm sorry it has taken so long. Thank you for being so very flexible. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys. How is it? It's crazy. That I don't. Yeah. I did it. Yeah. I did another gender bend. I sure did. I sure did.
6-scale combat. She always does this. She's done this 200-something times now.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure 6-scale is new. So thank you for coming and hanging out, 6. That's going to be awesome. Okay. Stop making me big. This is awkward. Thank you.
You're awkward.
You're awkward.
You're huge and red.
I'm myself.
Hot damn.
I love that animated logo up there. How do you do that? That's awesome.
Shae did it in Photoshop.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of swearing and yeah, but it happened.
Can you get me one of those, please, for with the Infinity logo? Let's make something.
Send me the logo and I'll suffer through it again for practice. Seriously,
It's time for money though. For money, not for
yeah. We'll talk. Totally. What is your deal, dog? I'm so sorry, everybody. It's the dog's doing her thing against it. This is terrible. Okay. All right. I'm so red again. I know. It's trying to. So here's the thing. If I keep my hand up here, I'll be good, because it's trying to color correct me to human color, and I find that slightly racist. Because what if I was really into self-tanner?
That's right.
Like, that's just rude.
So years ago, there was a kind of thing that caught on and became a meme. It was this grandma in Florida who was really into going to tanning booths, and she was orange and leathery, and it was scary. So yeah.
You kind of remind me of Donald Trump now. Oh my God! Now that you made me, realize that. I love it.
Okay, so we're here because Ink has an amazing book out called Columns of Creation. And before you go into your pitch and everything for this, we're going to watch the trailer. Sure. Aria says, how long will that take to wash off? Usually it's not too bad because it's body paint meant for this, but occasionally there's 4 or 5 times with sugar scrub, and then I'm still kind of red. So we'll see how it goes. It's fun. I got a stream after this. I'm gonna have blood all over my face, so we'll make it work.
Oh my God, you've gotta appreciate it though.
Thank you. And this is for anyone who's paying attention. I did not just colorize my screen because I actually painted myself. This is dedication. Nice. All right, we're gonna watch this trailer real quick.
drops the mic, and walks away.
Look at that. That's awesome. I like how he's kind of sad facing right there. At the end, he's just like floating on a rock. He's like,
Yeah. That's his whole thing. He's like depressed. That's why they come to Earth. Him in particular, why he wants to come to Earth.
Because he needs a change of scenery. Gotcha.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. So why don't you let us know a little bit more about Columns of Creation Volume 1, Down to Earth?
Sure. So you guys, if you're not familiar with this book, it's which you should be by now, because I've been on like 1,500 streams since we've launched. It's the Fandus comic book about the embodied elements of nature. They come to New York City to experience life as human beings and get in all kinds of trouble. But along the way, they encounter Paradox, the embodiment of black holes, who basically goes through something really bad. Very soon, you guys are going to find out what it is before the release of this book, because my artist has decided to draw 5 additional pages and that will showcase what happens with Paradox, and there will be action and there will be blood. And so you will find out. And so, yeah, that's the gist of the story. And the Columns of Creation will have to stand between this immortal being of devastating power and mankind's survival. Can they do it?
That is very interesting. So I've got to say, the artwork, especially for the elementals, is just fucking gorgeous.
Thank you.
It is really, really well done. Oh, look at him. He's like, oh, wait, people kiss on Earth? Let's go there. I can get kisses? Oh, my gosh.
we actually had an interesting thing happening. You know how someone said, you gender bent the character.
Yes.
When I described Fire to my artist at first, I said, because Fire is modeled after Dream of the Endless from Sandman, because Sandman was a huge inspiration for this project. And so, I was describing Fire as, not muscular, very, very gentle features, a man, but gentle features, innocent looking. And my artist understood, okay, I'm just going to draw a woman. So,
that sounds like a chick, so I'll draw a chick.
So that's why he looks a bit feminine on that middle panel right there, or in the big splash page as well, because when my artist was drawing him, he thought he was drawing a female character. And then he rectified it in later pages and on the cover and on the trading card and all that stuff.
Well, so that's the thing that I kind of like, though. And just like Eric McIntyre is saying, I thought Fire was a woman at first. The way, so like right here, that looks like a young boy.
That's right. That's when it was corrected.
But here's the thing that I think is kind of funny is if you look, the hair like kind of billowing out and stuff could be very feminine, but but at the same time, like all of the characters, while yes, there are some that are clearly women, some that are clearly men, they all kind of have a bit of androgyny about them, where it's like, well, I mean, technically, you got rid of the lumps right there. That could be a dude. It'd be a skinny dude, but it could be a dude, Yeah,
definitely. It is true. Someone else has pointed that out. And I think, to be honest, it's kind of fitting for, creatures who are just the embodiment of the elements of nature, really.
Right. Well, and that's kind of what I was getting at is like, it's not like elements are gendered in any way. And so having your creations be some feminine features, but some more masculine features as well. It's kind of interesting to see, and I actually really like it. I think that it makes them very interesting looking characters, like something that I want to know more about. Oh gosh, I just realized he's licking his lips because he's watching this guy who doesn't know how to eat without being disgusting.
That's right.
He's like, oh, that looks really good. Oh no, not based off of him. Go find someone who can eat properly.
That's right.
This is crazy. So what gave you the idea for this?
So it's actually a pretty cool story. I'm a university student, and I posted something controversial on Instagram a couple of years ago. calling out against certain radical movements from the left in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't very polite about it. That's the one thing I regret. And posting it on Instagram, because in this day and age, I should have known better. But as a result of that, I was suspended from a university. And someday I will tell the story more in depth, but I'm still a student there. So I want to make sure that I only say the things that I can say, basically, because it was an investigation at one point, right? So while I was going through that, while I was going through that, I was working at this place, and I was doodling these characters just out of nowhere, these elemental characters, and you guys can find them. And I mean, people in the chat in your own time, whenever you want, you can find the stuff on the website columnsofcreation.com. Some of the stuff might make the comic book as well, like in the afterwards or whatever. But sketches of myself, drawn from me, of the characters in a way that they don't look like now, right? What they look like at the beginning. And at the beginning, as a matter of fact, these, what probably most people think are tears, actually were tears, and they were very much done the way you did them, right? Not perfectly geometrical, more natural, basically. But actually, it's a tattoo. It's a mark that it's dictated by the members, the leadership. So Fire is the leader of the Columns of Creation, and that gives him these marks. So basically, the story was born from a cancel culture, right? It was a response, a creation in response to destruction, and I had this idea of these characters. I was looking at them, I was like, well, what if they felt as lost as I feel right now? And what if, in order to fix that, they decided to come to Earth? Because I had lost my faith in humanity, and so I wanted my characters to go through a similar journey, where they started from a place where their faith wasn't fully there, but it was restored by the end of this journey, right? So in a way, is almost like it's almost like I'm trying to redeem humanity for myself by telling this story.
Okay. Very cool. I mean, it's nice to hear. So you have a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, I really, I dreamed of it one day, or just it's been rattling around in my head for a while, and you're like, no, this kind of came from like this was sparked.
Yeah,
from,
it was
hanging out in university life, which, by the way, I don't know how you do it. Like I do it distance, and I want to punch people through a monitor constantly because they're just insufferable.
I do it distance as well now, but I mean, I'm 26. I just turned 26, and these guys, they're like, they're kids in the head as well, because I've come from Italy. I came to the United Kingdom when I was 18, 2013. So I've been here on my own for 8 years now. I have a boyfriend, I have a life, but I spent a long time by myself, making a lot of sacrifices, working really hard, in restaurants, as a waiter, as a, dishwasher, or chef, whatever it is. It's been tough. And so all of a sudden, I find myself studying cartoon and comic arts with a bunch of, kids. And unfortunately, when you express your opinion in a heated manner, in certain circumstances, you pay the consequences.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. This is a really cool lineup that you have. So Von Klaus, that's my homeboy.
That's right.
I'm glad that he's on as a graphic designer. Obviously, Eric Weathers, because I don't even know if there's another person who is willing to letter against him anymore. Like I tried for a very brief amount of time and was like, just hire Eric. Like, there's no point. And then obviously yourself, your artist is phenomenal, and your colorist is actually really, really good too, which is really nice to see. Like, I feel like you have a good grouping. Your artist and your colorist, like they're a good team together. They seem to understand one another really well.
They do, definitely.
This is absolutely This is just gorgeous. All right. So I know one thing that everyone has been talking about is that fixed goal is a hefty one, obviously, right? So at that goal, like you're able to pay everything, right?
So $8,000 out of this this full amount are going towards production. So my team requires $8,000 to make this happen. So that goes to lettering, coloring, art, and everything. And then the rest is going to shipping and printing costs. So I never counted myself to pay myself for this project. I would have liked to, but once I saw how high the goal had to be, there was no way I could have put it even higher to pay myself, because I knew that, it would be difficult. But a lot of people, is like, fixed goal. Guys, a fixed goal is good for you, because if we happen not to hit this goal, you're going to get refunded, not by me, but by Indiegogo within 5 working days. I know it's disappointing if when something like that occurs. And also, the idea that you could have spent that money on someone else. But if you really like this project, if like art was ever a factor in backing any project, this is the project you want to back.
Oh yeah.
And and if it happens, amazing. And if it doesn't happen, well, next time. But at least we tried, because your contribution could make the difference between this project coming to life or not.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true. If you don't back because that goal seems high, then you're literally keeping the project from getting created. Like I get it. I understand. I really do.
Yeah.
But this is one of those moments where I'd probably say, if you like the look of the book and it's something that you would like to own, then that's what you focus on. Let Ink over here worry about if he's going to make the goal or not. All right, so we had one question, and before I get to it, let me get to Apex Super Chat. Thank you very much for the $5. Apex Comics, he says, Tales of Zero and Indiegogo closing out Tuesday night. Great horror, sci-fi, and swashbuckling fun. Back it while you can. Go check that out. Soul Ion says, I'm rooting for this project. I really hope it gets fully funded. I'm right there with you, Soul Ion. And we had somebody ask it, so we're just gonna ask it now. Are there patches? Because people are asking, even though other people are telling them to be quiet.
Sure. So I'm gonna share my screen. That's why I was sharing my screen earlier.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So this is a little something for you guys.
Hell yeah! Look at that.
All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and this was designed by your friend.
Oh, this is why it's good. Look at that. Good job, Vaughn.
Right. That's right. Yeah, Vaughn is great. He really understands
fantastic.
design.
Yeah, he's really good, people.
Yeah.
Look at Eric McIntyre says, "Oh goodness, patches." You knew what was happening. I don't know why you act shocked.
and I've got more. I've got more for you and your crowd, Shae.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've got a bookmark.
Ooh.
So this is what one side of it is going to look like, and the back is going to have the logo.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Now about these items. So let me see here, because my computer is having trouble loading up everything. Okay, so we're gonna add a new perk very soon. More than one, I think. But one in particular is gonna have loads of stuff in it. It's gonna have that paradox image where he's destroying New York City. Is gonna be the variant cover. Then there's gonna be the fire variant in color, so you can get those two together. Then I did say many times. That's right. I did say many times the paradox trading card would be exclusive to the pre-launch page. However, beggars can be choosers. The campaign is not doing as well as it should. So I'm putting out the big guns. All right. So I will make that card available as part of a perk. But you will still need the back the current featured perk and what is going to be, if I can do that, because I'm not sure yet, the next featured perk. So it's going to have the trading card of Paradox. It's going to have the Paradox variant, the Fire variant in color. It's going to have a black and white and colored PDF version of this comic. It's going to have the print of Paradox destroying New York City, which is called Devastation print.
Okay.
It's going to have, let's see. I think that's everything. I could be. Oh no, of course, it's going to have the patch and it's going to have the bookmark and all of that for $100. So,
damn. Okay.
Yeah, guys, it's gonna be amazing.
That's awesome. Holy shit. Okay, real quick. Thank you so very much, Loki's Mornings of Mischief. How are you doing, sir? For the $10, he says, "Skull." We don't have any crazy videos like you do every time somebody super chats, but thank you very much for the $10, and you are awesome. Sigh.
Like that.
This is what Sai's been doing. Why they've been so quiet.
I like that. That's so cool.
Right? Not bad. Are you going to say anything? Or are you just going to be on fire? Good talk. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I was talking the whole time.
You jackass.
Shut up.
Wow.
In honor of Shae and in honor of the campaign, I had to.
Yeah, that's
had to do it.
Nice.
That's great.
Okay. All right.
Now we're all on fire.
Yes.
Right.
Stop it.
I was trying to help. All right, we got Replicants saying, "I really hope this gets funded too. I've had my eye on it since first started my drawing Instagram 125 drawings ago."
There you go.
I like how Replicants, like, I don't know days, but I know how many art pieces.
Yeah. And Replicant, why don't you draw me a piece of one of the characters? In fact, anyone in the chat or watching this later that you like to draw, I've got a bunch of fan art pieces on the website because I did like context a few months ago on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram anymore. But I would really like to see like people's different approaches on how to draw my characters. You know, it's always nice to see that.
It'd be cool, and obviously it depends on your budget and everything, but it'd be cool if you ended up including that as a small gallery in the back where you have a couple of the, like, your top pick fan arts or whatever.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, it's not expensive. The expensive
to add
part
pages is usually not bad. It's everything else.
Really, yeah. That's right.
Look at Eric giving you crap. It says that loop, the loop the fire is on is elementary, Sai.
Whatever.
That's smoother. There you go. Okay. Replicant says he's definitely willing to do some fan art. So, when are you wanting to get that perk that you had just mentioned up?
So, if you look at this image of Paradox just below, my colorist is currently coloring this image. Now, he told me this is the biggest image he's ever had to color in his career. Yeah, and my colorist is obviously incredibly talented, so he's worked on a lot of things, including other CG projects, by the way. He's done City Chronicles, I think it's called, and God's Hand, and stuff like that. But yeah, this image here is just one image, but as a TIFF file, it is immense. Mm-hmm. So he's going through this image to color it as well as he can, and I can't wait to see it. So whenever that image is ready, then Vaughn can add it to the perk. Everything else is already there put together, and then I can add it to the campaign. If you guys want to wait for that, just heart the campaign, follow it, so you get notified about updates, because as soon as I upload those perks, I'm gonna release an update. But also, you need to know that in order to have all the trading cards, you need to back the current featured perk. So if you didn't back that perk, you still want to back it, because the new perk will give you access to the Paradox trading card. The stretch goals will unlock the other 6, but you will still be missing Earth if you don't back this perk. So you want them all for maximum collector value. Because if we get to the next campaigns, I have planned more trading cards. We have creatures, mythological creatures in this universe that I've created, and I want them on trading cards as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's go through what all of the perks are, and so people know how they can back you.
Sure. All right. So, guys, you have here just the colored version of the comic with all the characters on the cover, and the black and white version, which will be lettered. Even though the black and white pages on this on the campaign page don't have lettering on them, they will be lettered. And this black and white version is exclusive to this perk. Then you have the PDF in it and the Earth trading card, like I said, also exclusive to it. I agree.
Thank you.
And then what have you got? Below, Alex. Oh, there you go. Because I don't remember what the hell is going on my page. So Flamin' Hat sketch. Now these are sketches from me. And if you go on at Alejandro_VS, like it says here on Instagram, I'm not uploading on there anymore, but you can totally see how I draw. I may not be a genius like my artist, but I can hold my own. If you guys, want to get a copy of, they want to get a copy of the book or the nice bundle up there, and you want to include one of these sketches, you could get a character of yours, my characters, Marvel characters, whatever you want, for $7. Then you could get one of those. Then what's next? PDF, call it PDF.
Nice.
Then you've got just the book plus PDF. So the colored version with the characters on them is called Columns Variant. And then you get the Fire variant below with the PDF. Now, this will be included in... What's going on over there?
Oh my
Nothing.
gosh.
That's better. I like that. There's more color.
Look at you you're just trying to one-up me at this point. You didn't clip the hair.
Oh, whatever.
It's fine.
You do this shit on the fly.
Yeah, that looks great though. Except for that one thing. I cannot unsee it.
Are you talking about the white spot?
Yes.
Fine. Fine.
It is what it is. So, yeah. So you've got that. And then down below, you guys, we've got pages of original art. Now, these are from me. You can see them all nice in big quality when you scroll down the page. And my artist doesn't work physical on this project, so his pages, unfortunately, are not available. But my pages have inspired these pages you see on the campaign page. He actually used what I call the beginning bundle, which is down below, to create them. So if you guys want to collect these pages,
God damn it! I fixed it. He told me he fixed it.
Yeah, well, I would say the same thing.
Oh, you're funny.
I totally clicked this and hit delete, and nothing happened. Son of a bitch.
Were you on the right layer? I'm just gonna.
Shut up.
Real quick.
Layers are stupid.
Real quick, because someone's asking. Apex says $7 or $70 for a sketch.
$7. Yeah, no, I would never. There are people out there who's gonna charge you $70. Now, I don't care who you are. You could be Ethan Van Sciver. Like, if you're gonna put sketches on a campaign, don't charge that amount of money. People to draw. Like, I don't know. It's just my opinion. You could, your mileage may vary, but I think a sketch should be cheap.
I can appreciate that. I will also say I understand why people price them a little higher, because if you are a good artist and you put it cheap, everybody and their dog is going to be backing that, and that's going to take you away from the book, which could suck. But,
Yeah.
I appreciate your approach as well.
Yeah.
I just like
finally. Oh, man.
There we go.
That's beautiful.
Look at that.
You happy?
Coloring there.
Stunning and brave.
Who colors that?
Well, I just did, but
You colorized it. Calm down.
What do you mean you colored it?
Troy, we have Marvel is the one who colored it, who did the art for us. Cy took it into Photoshop and fucked with the hue.
I did fuck with it.
Yeah, that still looks good though.
Yeah, it's good. Look, Cy has jaundice.
Look, you colorize gray and see what happens. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, so it's like what? You press a button and it happens?
There's a hue shifter, so you can slide it and change.
Here I thought you made like a miracle. In like 5 minutes, you colored this whole thing. I can't believe I fell for it.
Yeah, it's not Cy's talent level. Wait, Cy, do you have it?
Do I have what?
This is Cy's talent level.
You're so mean.
That's great.
The best part is that and the revamped version sold for more than both of my.
This is what Shae tells me constantly.
If everything you're doing is bad, I want you to know this.
Accurate. Accurate.
I love that. Yeah.
Yes. So these are all the original pages that you were talking about. You have quite a good selection of them.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
There's a toxic man right there. I love them. You got to have a toxic man.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Planetary Creation Art Bundle. The beginning. Very cool. So that's a lot of awesomeness. And then obviously you're adding in the perk where you can get, is that the only way to get the patch is in that big perk
That's right.
Okay.
That's
all
right.
Look, and Soul Ion says that's still the best-selling merch item in the shop. I know Cy's art on the mug sells better than everything else.
Everything else.
It's really just because people can't decide on just one artist, so they split everything. But because we put that shit up there, everyone wanted the most ridiculous item they could find.
By a huge margin, it sells more.
And also, how do you want the patch? Like, how do you want it to attach to things? Do you want it Velcro, or do you want to iron it? Like, what type of thing do you want?
I think that for the most part, like the iron-ons seem to work well. I will have them sewn on regardless, but that's because I don't want them to ever peel off or fall off.
Right.
But yeah, it's really whatever is going to work out to be the least expensive for you. But iron-on I think is probably the easiest, because then if people don't want to pay to go get it sewn on, there's still a way to attach it. Whereas even if you get the Velcro one, you still have to attach the Velcro piece.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. I thought I was gravitating towards Velcro, but now I'm thinking maybe iron-on.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, whatever you are the happiest with is definitely where I would go with it.
All right.
So I did have a question. You said $100. Is that 100 British pounds or is that $100?
$100.
Dollars. Okay.
Yeah. $100. Yeah.
Awesome. Jeez, too. The blanket sold pretty quickly too, if I remember right. We put Cy's artwork on a blanket, and it was there for about an hour before G-Stu bought one.
Right.
So now G-Stu says that they can cosplay as Cy's art creation by putting the blanket on over their head and walking around with it. Like,
yes, definitely do that. And when the police get called, I want video.
That'd be freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, is there any other little bits or anything that you want to let us know about this campaign? And chat, if you have any questions, I need you to start posting them up so we can ask, because this is some awesome stuff.
That's right. Well, so the book is 44 pages. It's perfect bound, and I know that this is my first campaign and I look young. That could be another element to why people, perhaps are a bit on the fence. Guys, look at this comic. It looks amazing. And it's the first comic I've ever tried to make. Obviously, I understand quality. I'm very confident. I'm Italian from Sicily, and hopefully that confidence comes across. But I hope I don't come across as a fool, which means that you can expect a certain level of quality from me. I mean, if everything you've looked at so far looks like quality to you, you don't have any reason to doubt that delivery and timing and everything else is going to be spot on as well. Um, so that's what I've got to say about the campaign. And also, um, we just launched. I don't know if you want me to talk about that now, but
Sure.
we just launched the YouTube channel, Inkfinity Comics, and I'm at 123 subscribers. So if you guys want to help us get up to 150, I would really appreciate it. It's really fun. I really enjoy having a YouTube channel because I like to talk and I have a lot of opinions and I'm really hot-headed and I've got a lot to say about what's happening in the comic book industry, about the trash that certain companies are putting out. But that's just a speck of what we do on the channel. It's mostly positive stuff, but every once in a while I do enjoy a little ranting. Yeah, and I've got 3 different hosts. I've got Simon Pothier on Tuesdays, Anthony Gambino on Wednesdays, and I've got Vinny on Wednesdays, and then I've got and then on Sundays I'll be on my own. And this coming Sunday, what day is today? Forget.
Saturday.
Today's Saturday.
Yes.
Jesus. So all right.
Saturday.
So tomorrow I'm having Eddie Winkler of Sovereign Wolf
Very
on the
cool.
show. Yeah. And
Eddie's a
next
good
week,
dude.
he is. He seems really nice. He's backed so many campaigns, and God bless him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My campaign was his 250th live on Bancrofts. So, that was pretty great. But then let me see here. So Eddie on Sunday, and then I'll be on, what is it, tomorrow again at my midnight, I suppose. I'll be on Clayton Barton's channel, and then come get some on May the 3rd. So what I wanted to get to was next Tuesday we're going to have Professor Murph on my channel, and on May the 4th I'm going to have Clint Stoker on the channel.
Oh, Clint's such a good guy.
That's right. Clint is a really nice guy, and I appreciate that he agreed to come on the show. And then on Wednesdays, I'm gonna have Frankie B. Washington, who does work for Alterna.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, and
He's
then
a
on
very
Sunday,
enthusiastic person too.
he
so
is.
good.
I can't wait to interview him,
funny.
man. It's gonna be so much fun. And then Sunday, I'm gonna have Lucifer Storm from the United Kingdom.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's the list for next week, basically.
Look at you. Impressive. So you mentioned about the backings, and I had to go check because it's been a minute, and I just hit my 150th backing today as well.
Nice.
I was like, oh shit, okay.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, there's just so many good things out there, and I'm probably spending money that I shouldn't. But whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. Don't we all? It's crazy.
Okay, so my other question that I have for you right now is, how much of the book do you have currently done?
Well, we have what you see done, but I had a chat with my artist, and we are confident that we can get it done by the delivery date, which is November 2021. Hopefully, even like a couple of weeks before that, so I can get everything ready. I want to give pagination and all that stuff, assign it to Vaughn, who has a $97,000 campaign on his shoulders and knows how to put a comic book together. So, guys, I work with people who know what they're doing. If you don't trust me, at least trust that Vaughn and Eric know what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think that this looks absolutely beautiful. Sai, did you have any other questions or anything that you wanted answered? Are you too busy over there messing with Photoshop or killing things in space?
You're so mean. Okay, I'm messing in Photoshop. But listen, you are mean. No, I have
Accurate.
no questions.
Yeah.
You don't have any questions. I'm sorry that I'm so boring.
You
You're
are.
fucking around in Photoshop.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah.
Completely boring.
Such an ass. You know what? Sai had to go.
That's right, man. I love that.
You know, it's just sometimes you just need like a break. You just need to like cleanse for a
Yeah,
second. And the
yeah.
funny thing is, whatever Sai's doing in Photoshop, they can't click out to add themselves back in.
Yes, I
there
can,
you go.
and it's better now. See?
Wow, what the hell?
It's just weird. Why are you still in my color?
Sai the red.
Ew.
That's so
Just like. All right. So, do you have anything else that you wanted to talk about as far as the campaign goes? You've got 31 days left. You're about 27% of that goal. While the goal is hefty, it is to make sure that everyone that you're working with, all these pros, are getting paid. Shae the Blue. Oh, I don't like that either.
Why did you
No,
just make a
please,
face?
please
Blue is
don't.
awesome.
I didn't say
No.
Blue wasn't awesome, but Shae the Blue, like that.
Yeah. Listen, if you're gonna do your hair blue,
I can't.
or what? You've already had them blue?
No, I'm military.
She's not allowed.
Oh, you work in the military?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm active duty.
That's mad respect for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about military. I actually contemplated at one point very intensely to join the military, because, and I think this is why people are a bunch of pussies today, because it is my belief, like deeply from the bottom of my heart, I think we should reinstate mandatory military at age 18. I would say minimum 2 years. Send them to the military so people stop complaining about bullshit and understand the true value of life through pain, because the military is hard. I saw a video of these, I don't remember if they were the Navy or something. They had to put gas masks on and locked like 50 of them in a small room and like filled the room with tear gas. And they kept them in there for like, I don't know, an hour. I mean, if you don't toughen up after something like that,
every service has tear gas training, except maybe the Coast Guard. But yeah, the Navy has tear gas training. So doesn't the Air Force too?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
The best part is we sat out in the sun while we waited to go through. We ended up being the last crew to go through. So they had dropped probably another 8 or so pellets already in that gas chamber by the time we walked in, and we were out in the Texas heat. So all of our really shitty masks, all of the seals along the edges had broken from us sweating so much because they were just old and worn out and not what they're supposed to be because they're used for training. So the second they opened the door and you walk in, you got hit with tear gas, and we still had to stand there and do the shake your head yes, no, jump up and down. And then you had to wait to get up into the line where you take it off, take in a deep breath, and have to give a reporting statement. And we had basically been getting hit with tear gas since the moment we walked in there. So it was about 25 minutes-ish for me before I finally got in to take my mask off to say my name so they would let me leave.
God. That's to me, that's incredible. So can you just tell me, like, I'm sure there are people maybe watching that don't even know, they didn't know that about you, perhaps, like me. Like, how long have you been there? And
15 years.
15 years. Wow. And so what is your role now?
I'm actually looking at a cross train is what I'm hoping to do. So I'm hoping to get into a new job that I can align better to what I want to do when I'm out, because what I've been doing for the past 15 years I don't want to do. Right. I did what the military needed of me because that's how it works. Right. But I'm looking at trying to get into something like paralegal, or what I'd really love that they never open up would be public affairs, where I get to do video editing and setting up streams and things like that, because it's kind of something that I like to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn you.
So right
Sai.
now you're like not deployed, or how does it work?
No, I have never deployed, and I don't want to. So with the Air Force, we don't go.
Does they even still have F-16s? You're talking like 80s.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think we fly them very often.
You're a pilot.
not
Have
a
you ever
pilot.
piloted
No.
them?
No.
No. I am
She's
I
an-
sit at a desk.
She's an office worker, but I'm just saying,
Yes.
don't they have the joint strike fighter now?
I don't know. You think I keep up on military aircraft?
Nice.
I just work here.
She I don't even think she's seen an airplane.
Yes, I have. I was in an AWACS. That's how I found out I'm happy that I wasn't airborne, because I got airsick.
Right. No, you're gonna come on my channel, Shae. Man, I
Shae.
saw her. Shae. I'm Italian. I'm an immigrant. Please. You're gonna come on my channel and you're gonna talk to me about comic books and guns.
Yes!
I want to talk about that with you. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Size actually was enlisted in the Navy for a brief stint as
5
well.
minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we're a military-friendly channel because, you know,
Indeed.
Yeah.
we get it.
That's right.
All kinds of good people. That's why I love, like, Vanessa. Danger Vanessa's like, yeah, when you're 180 days from your separation, hit me up. I'm like, ooh, what you? I like Vanessa. I was like, yeah, what you got for me, girl? What are we gonna do?
Some
I'll
danger.
be on
It's in the name.
leave. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. Anyway,
That wasn't an F-16. The F-16 was an Iron Eagle. Top Gun was. I'm sorry to derail this, but I have to defend the Navy now. It was the Tomcat.
I see. Soul Iron understands how it is. Thank you, Saul.
Subscribe to the Immigrant on Inkfinity Comics.
That's right. Please.
But there's he left off your eye, so you're Inkfinity.
That's right. Inkfinity. That's right. Please subscribe to the Immigrant. Please give the Immigrant money. That's it.
Shit.
Now they're just guessing numbers.
15. I is correct. Okay.
No. The F-15 was the Eagle. The F-14 was the Tomcat. I'm sorry. What have I done?
Are we done? Can we be done? Hold on. Just for this moment. Oh,
Help.
help!
Apex wants to be saved by you from a fire.
Apex is hilarious. I think you're misunderstanding though. I'm supposed to be fire, so I wouldn't be saving you from the fire. I would just be burning you.
She would be inflicting it upon you.
That's
yeah,
correct.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's right.
All right. Well, I am really excited for this. I really want to see you get more backers and get to funded. We've got a teensy bit over a month, so that's enough time if everybody shares this out, and especially once you get that awesome tier that has a patch in it.
That's right.
We're gonna have to, why are you jumping up?
Because I'm just fucking with it. That was the point.
Just everyone, make sure that you follow it so that you're notified. Do they get an update when they're following the campaign? I believe so.
Yeah, they should. There,
Yeah.
see that thing right there that I just did? Do that.
Okay.
Click it.
Thanks.
So it does the little heart, so you know. And then anytime there's an update or anything like that happens on this, you should have a notification. It should also let you know when it's getting close to the end, so hopefully you won't miss out.
Now, today I changed the deadline, and I almost did it wrong. Oh my god. I almost did it wrong. It's not. It's some bullshit. They don't make it easy for you, and if you make a mistake, you can't go back. It's done.
That's true.
really-
It's a one-time thing.
yeah, it's BS, man. Yeah, anyway, it was done right.
Well, good. I'm glad that it was done correctly. There's still plenty of time to get in on this, and I like what you're doing here. I think it's a really interesting concept, and the art is beautiful. Like there's no denying it. The art is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. And I want to add one more thing.
Go for it.
So on closing the campaign, which I'm not sure now what day it's going to be, the 1st, the 2nd. I think it's June the 1st, but it depends on the time. So I'm going to close on Michael Bancroft's channel, just like we opened.
Boom.
And if we... if do I detect bad blood?
We're rivals, but he only recently found out.
Oh yeah. I think I remember something like that actually.
Yeah.
I must have heard it while I was over there, but I'm over here now, so fuck him.
Exactly.
Look at you jumping sides. Oh, killing me.
So I've said this on streams before, and I'll say it again. So if we hit the goal, you guys, I will eat, because I'm stupid, I will eat a Carolina Reaper. All right? On stream. Live. Okay? Carolina Reaper, you guys, any other immigrants in the chat, it's the hottest chili pepper in the world. And you guys can literally pay to see me suffer and die. So do it.
And then we'll never get a Columns of Creation Volume 2.
You will get it. You will. I want you.
Alejandro will be dead. We will.
Yeah, that's all I ask. Make me suffer. I will remain alive for you, though.
Oh.
It's 2.2 million, Shae.
That's a lot. Yeah, no.
It's a Carolina Reaper. Yes, Solion has it. Yes, it's the accent.
Not Ripper.
Well, listen, it's Ripper because it's like the Ripper.
It's gonna rip the soul from your body when you put it in your mouth.
It is. But I want to specify one thing. I will not swallow the damn thing, because you guys need to be entertained during the stream. I don't need to have diarrhea for the next 5 days. Thank you very much.
Oh damn.
Fair. That's evil. No,
if he were French, he'd just be surrendering to everybody.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, sorry.
I love this. I'd rather be on Red Valkyrie than Bancroft's channel.
Oh, what a cheers rip-off. Damn.
To be fair, we did help Apex a decent amount, so I understand his affinity to us. Thank you very much, hon. We're also far superior. Bancroft's not going to paint himself orange for you. I'm just saying.
No, he's not. And if he did, would anyone really want to see it? I mean, it's Bancroft.
Everyone had a hard time when he wore the chick pirate shirt that I am fully convinced was not sent to him, and he just had in his.
He ordered it. He ordered it.
It was for himself. It's fine.
I'm just going to say, where else would you be watching closely in case the host leans back a little bit and you see the top of that little band that she has on?
Well, it depends on the taste.
I am not leaning anywhere. I'm going to stay exactly where I am right now.
Yeah.
You're making it difficult. Okay. All right.
We need to end this before bad things happen.
Before something happens.
Yes, please. Let's not get the stream removed.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Everybody in the chat, make sure you share this out. Share out the stream so people can get the information. Make sure that you're sharing out the project back, if you can, back frequently. Obviously, get yourself the patch tier once that comes up. It's been great talking to you. Seriously.
For me too. And honestly, I want you on my channel. Probably in June, if you can make it, because May is full of people. You guys, I have Graham Nolan booked on my channel.
Nice.
The creator of Bane. Yeah, I mean, for you, you have a nice, great channel, but for me, I feel like I don't know, I have like a superstar on this show. It's pretty amazing.
He's super awesome, very nice person. Really a lot of fun to have on too. So I think you're gonna enjoy chatting with Graham.
Good advice here.
Yeah. Make sure you eat something before that. Yeah. I guess so. I think I'll forget. I think I'll forget to eat something. But listen, I don't think that whether I eat something or not, I'm gonna be fucked. Okay.
Eat
I'm
bread.
about to eat the hottest
So
pepper in the world.
eat bread so it can absorb whatever hits your stomach, and so it's not acid on acid.
But
But I'm not swallowing it though.
It won't matter because
It
anything
doesn't.
that mixes with your saliva that goes down, you're still gonna have something. It won't be as bad, but it'll still be something.
Yeah, unless you stick a Ziploc bag in your mouth before you put the pepper in, something is going to get mixed. I guarantee it.
You're terrible.
Oh man. All right. Well, listen. As long as we hit the goal, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. No, Eric, I'm not. I don't
You
mind
might
if
as
I
well-
swallow it. I am not going to swallow it, man.
Eric, I feel like you try this technique on others for different purposes, but
Probably with the same result, actually.
no, I'm not going to swallow it. No.
I ain't swallowing it, Eric. All right. Thank you very much.
Oh, terrible. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. You guys are the Valkyries, though they're peppers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's oh man, what a sweetheart.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, we got to end this shit.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Come back at 8 o'clock to see the closeout stream for Justice City Chronicles, and we will catch you guys next time. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.